Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nomuntu Ndlovu. I am from Antam Recycling. Antam Recycling is a project that's in collaboration with the Nkomazi local municipality. Next slide, please. The challenges faced by Nkomazi local municipality is that as a municipality, we are seeing that there's an increase in population and thus increasing the waste that is produced per household. We also have a challenge with limited funding to upkeep and increase municipal infrastructure for collections. And also we're having a challenge with the geographical coverage of the municipality as it is widespread with about 55 wards in the municipality. We also have high farming activity in the municipality, and with limited resources, it's making it difficult for the municipality to achieve its service delivery targets for the whole municipality. So the municipality decided to collaborate with a young entrepreneur and create a buyback center that can collect recyclables, thus diverting both wet and dry waste from the landfill. This buyback center is called Antam Recycling Buyback Center, and it's currently in the operational phase, piloting stage, as it's less than a year old at this point in time. Next slide, please. The project was funded through the business itself, Antam Recycling. As a private business, the company qualified for more funding opportunities outside the municipal budgeting processes. This allowed that the funds that are allocated to the municipality can continue to service the current infrastructure as they are doing, and the additional funds that will be received by the project will then be used to start this new project and pilot it. Antam Recycling, through the assistance of CEDA, created a business plan. That's how the funding process worked. And using that business plan, they applied for a number of funding opportunities available to private businesses. The business was funded this year in 2022 by the Premier's office through a funding that was released called the Mpumalanga Youth Development Fund. The collaboration with the municipality assisted greatly with the funding application, as the Premier's office find it favorable to work with companies that are recognized by the local municipalities. Next slide, please. The project mostly is targeting grant funding. And the reason for this is because there's a high social aspect to the project. The initiatives that are embarked by this project include, but are not limited to, the piloting stage of processing organic waste from the farming businesses in the municipality using black soldier flies, as well as including environmental cleanup and awareness campaigns, as well as buying back waste from independent waste collectors, either at their homes or at landfill. Next slide, please. What makes the project very unique, it's the impact that the project has. The impact has environmental impacts, farming business impact, individual and service delivery impact. In terms of environmental, the business is currently diverting a minimum of 30 tons of waste from landfills using a recyclable material as well as organic material. For the farming businesses, the project is assisting the farming business comply with their GAP standards, including crop life standards that they need to comply with, as well as processing of organic waste for them instead of them creating illegal dumping sites at their sites. With respect to individuals, the company actually assists those individuals have a secondary form of income through selling their waste to the buyback center. And in terms of service delivery, the business is assisting the municipality collecting areas that the municipality currently cannot reach due to limited infrastructure. Next slide, please. What are the key challenges and how were they overcome for the project? The biggest challenge right now in the project is transport. As the fuel price goes up, the transport for collecting waste from the buyback center and delivering it to clients is increasing rapidly. The project currently sells waste in Johannesburg, which is about 500 kilometers from the buyback center. This implies that every time the fuel price goes up, so do the transporting cost for this business. What would actually assist this challenge is developing manufacturing companies that can absorb some of the waste collected locally. Next slide, please. The benefits of the project, as previously explained with the impact, is that we are currently servicing about 500 households who are selling their waste to the buyback center. We're diverting a minimum of 30 tons of waste from landfill site, and we're also assisting farmers comply with their crop life and gap requirements. Next slide, please. Is the project replicable? Yes, we believe that the project is replicable. However, the project is quite capital intensive as the machinery and transport required for the project are quite high in terms of capital costs. However, with government support and with partnership with private sector, we believe that each municipality can actually have its own buyback center diverting waste from the landfill. The project can also be implemented as a non-profit project where funds can be sourced from grant funders who fund environmental impact non-profit organizations for the machinery. The project actually assists the municipality, as previously explained, process both organic and domestic waste through land reclamation, collection from farmers, collection from retailers, and collection from individuals. This is increasing the service delivery. So we believe that this project can be replicable with enough resources given to the project. Organic waste is particularly a challenge in most municipalities. And we've seen that through the black soldier flies, we can actually solve this problem because the black soldier flies process organic waste much quicker than you would in a normal compost manufacturing process. Process that takes about 6 months is reduced to a process of about 6 to 8 weeks. Next slide, please. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at info@antam.co.za. Thank you for your time.